Hey Gemini, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. All right, so we're going to start by pulling a question card for you, and we'll see what comes up here, and then we'll get started. All right, so we have long lost love and separation. So this could be somebody that was in your life a long time ago, maybe the one that got away. Maybe you feel like you're in some type of separation. Maybe the two of you needed some time apart. All right. So the questions here are, what about you has been difficult? What about you has been difficult to forget? All right. So what is it about you that has been difficult to forget for this person? Okay. And then the second follow-up question is, when do these thoughts come up? All right. We're going to go with it. All right. So let's start with some oracle cards here. I'm using the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. And I'm also going to use this Pure Magic deck. All right. So this is you. This is whoever this lost love is for you. If this doesn't resonate, okay, if the question doesn't match your story, don't try to make it fit. It may not be your week. All right. So let's get a Pure Magic card. I have to tell you that my nose is itching like crazy. Like it started right before I started your reading. That happens a lot during personal readings that I do, but it doesn't happen as much during my general readings. So that's something. All right, so let's take a look for you first. What do we have here for you? Strength. Okay, and then we have the number 2. So I feel like this is saying there's strength in the two of you. You believe, I feel like you still believe in this connection, and it might have taken a lot of strength for you to be in separation or to have let somebody go in the past. Let's see, for your person, truth. And then we have the number 32, which breaks down to the number 5. So what are 5s about? Change. Now, does the truth ever change? No. But the person that holds the truth can absolutely change. So I feel like that is what's going on here with your person. So what do we have here? All right, so we have levitation. So these cards are broken down into earth, water, air, and fire. This happens to be an air card. And I would say that the majority of the cards this week have either been air or fire. I do recall one earth card that came up. So you can see here, higher ground, belief, mastery, and meditation. So you might have found some strength through your beliefs, through meditation, and that could be true for your person as well. Or, with the higher ground here and mastery, you might have worked through something really difficult. And I almost feel like that is the truth for both of you. I feel like both of you have worked through something, whether it was, and I feel like for a lot of you, you work through this on your own. They work through this on their own. But remember here what we have. What about you has been difficult to forget? So there's something for this person that has been difficult to forget about you. So let's see. What has been difficult to forget about you? I haven't seen this question yet this week. So let's see. What has been difficult to forget? about you? What do we have? Death. Scorpio energy. All right. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, okay? You may not be. And then we've got the World. This could be a card of Capricorn. And then we've got Three of Wands. Oh my goodness. How on earth do we answer this question with these cards? What about you has been difficult to forget? So, you know, what I feel like has been difficult to forget death is about a transformation, right? Or it's about an ending. So I feel like when this person is asking, you know, what is difficult or what has been difficult to forget when it comes to you, I feel like the ending the two of you had was very difficult. It felt the World. It felt very, very final. It might have felt final to you. It might have felt final to your person. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a very hopeful card. What follows the Three of Wands? The Four of Wands. I feel like this person has been in the Three of Wands for as long as the two of you have been separated. This is hoping that they're going to see that ship in the water coming back towards them. This is a very, very hopeful card. It's somebody that's expecting, even though there was something about this that felt very final to this person, there's a glimmer of hope here. And why is there a glimmer of hope? Because there's something around the truth. So let's take a look at that real quick. What on earth is this truth card about? And then I want two more. Truth. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. What is the Three of Cups about? We've got the Knight of Swords. And we have the Empress. Oh my gosh. Wow. Here's what I'm getting. It almost feels like whenever this ended, okay, there was a truth on the tip of this person's tongue. And it was about, you know, I feel like this person seriously wanted to tell you that they felt like you were the one, the Empress. This can be card of Taurus or Libra. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Libra, or a Capricorn. But, you know, it could be any sign. I feel like they wanted to tell you that you were the one. And I feel like it turned into an ending. Like, this person did not go into this last conversation with the intention to end this. So that leads me to believe that it might have been you. It might have been you that ended this. Because the ending is really what this person can't forget when it comes to you. So let's see. And I want to look at this too. Death. All right, Eight of Cups. Yeah, confirming. This person did not walk away from you easily. Even if they made it look like they did. This person had a lot of cups. They were one cup away. They were one cup away from having their wish fulfilled. That's how close I feel it came. But they ended up having to walk away from all these feelings. I feel like you might have you might have jumped the gun and said something or done something before this person was able to say what they wanted to say. Three of Wands. And then we have the Nine of Cups. What is this person hoping for? Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. That one extra cup would have meant they would have had their wish fulfilled. That's what they're still hoping for. So this ending might have been dramatic. It might have been a big blow up. It might have been very quiet. It might have been somebody just disappeared into the night. And I feel like if anyone did, I feel like it was you, Gemini. So when do these thoughts creep up? Let's see. When do these thoughts actually creep up on this person? Under what circumstances? When they're alone, Hermit, Virgo energy. Three of Swords. Wow. And then 10 of Pentacles. So these thoughts come up when this person is alone, when they're reflecting on this ending. Okay, you can see that pretty clearly. When they reflect on this ending, you know, we deal with the Three of Swords, the heartbreak. I feel like the heartbreak comes up for them when they're by themselves. But it's interesting that the 10 of Pentacles here, you know, is falling on top of this hopeful Three of Wands, this wish fulfilled of Nine of Cups. This person still thinks that it's possible. They're hopeful that there could actually be a 10 of Pentacles for them with you, meaning an abundant future with you. So why do they think that? Why is it that they think that? All right, so we have Seven of Cups. You know, I feel like they have really kept their options open when it comes to love. I don't feel like they're heavily attached to any one person. They have kept themselves, I feel like, for the most part, pretty open. Pretty open. What else? And then we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So they know that no one is going to change this situation. I feel like, including you. No one is going to change this situation except for them. How are they going to do that? By telling you, you know, what they came to tell you that day. They're the only one, remember? They're the only one that can change. That's why we got this card right from the beginning. They're the only one that can decide to express a truth that was never shared. You know? You don't know what you don't know. You know, levitation. I feel like if this person finds the strength to do that, it could take the both of you to a higher ground. It could reinvigorate your belief into this connection. You may be long gone from it, though. You know, you essentially might be over it. Have you ever had somebody follow up with you or reach out to you after months or years and you're like, what did I really see in this person? You know, you could be in that energy, or you could be super excited to hear from this person. It's going to depend. Let's take a look at the Strength card for you, just to see. We've got 7 of Wands in the reverse. So 7 of Wands in the reverse, this is, I feel like it took a lot for you to hold back on some level, at least initially. Maybe when this happened, maybe when you ended this or when you walked away from this, I feel like it took a lot of strength to not assert yourself. Okay, because 7 of Wands in the reverse is about not asserting yourself. What else? 3 of Swords. You didn't assert yourself because you were just as heartbroken as this person. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but both of you walked away with a heavy heart, a broken heart. The Sun. Now, the Sun is the card of yes. It's the card of bliss and happiness and joy. You were heartbroken that the person that you might have had to have walked away from was really your sunshine, your joy. That might be a really hard can of worms to open back up, which I totally get that. So let's see. What would this person say to you today? Or if they were to come to you, because this right here, this person never got a chance to say, and I shouldn't say that. They might have had a chance and maybe they chose not to. Maybe they chose not to say something, and now 7 of Cups, they're making a different choice, right? So what would this person say to you? All right, let's see. This is the Throat Chakra, okay, in this deck. And so it's coming from a place of I say. I say the secrets I need to share. The truth. Right here is what this person would tell you. They might need to find some courage. What else? They would tell you that they love what you say and how you say it. So that's interesting. That's an interesting detail. You might have been really good at putting words together. You might have been really good at sharing your thoughts and feelings through your words. This person enjoyed listening to you. They might have felt in some way inadequate with how they express themselves. You do it so eloquently, and they might have felt like they couldn't live up to that. But they appreciated and loved that about you. What else? I can talk about you in a judgmental way. Whenever we talk about somebody in a judgmental way, and think about this. Think about the last thing you judged in somebody else. Chances are it's probably something that they didn't like, that you don't like in yourself. Okay? Sometimes personally, I get distracted when I'm in the grocery store line, whether it's with my phone or emails or whatever I'm doing. And I tend to take a lot of time to empty my cart onto the conveyor thing. And, people might say to me, put your phone down and, get focused, whatever. I'm just thinking of the last thing that happened. That's a good example. But that drives me nuts when somebody does that, okay? So, I right away, I put away my phone and I upped, the speed of how quickly I was loading that on the conveyor belt, my groceries. It's a stupid example, but it's true because I will judge people for doing that. Like, it annoys me. I'm not a big fan of waiting. I'm not a good waiter. I tend to be a little impatient in that circumstance. Generally speaking, I have a lot of patience, but when I'm in a line, which is when you really need patience, I tend not to be so patient. So what I'm basically saying here is that whatever they're doing in terms of talking about you, the fact that they're talking about you means that they're thinking about you. The fact that they're thinking about you, especially if this is a long lost love, or if the two of you are in some type of separation here, you're in their energy. This is how this person might be, working it out for themselves, especially if they feel like the ending was done in a very finalized way. All right. But this is the solar plexus chakra, right? The yellow. So that means this person is constantly going back and forth with, do I fight for this? Or do I just stay out of this Gemini's life? All right. So let's get some oracle cards. All right. So one for you, one for your person. And I'm using these number oracle cards this week that I like. They've been serving me well this week. One for you, one for your person. Okay. So for you, what do we have? Oh, look at that. Happy ending. Oh, I love that. Look at that. 93, that breaks down to what? A 12, which breaks down to a 3. What is 3 about? Communication. This person might be getting ready to tell you something that they should have told you months or years ago. What do we have here? Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. So, if this person in any way tries to reach out to you, even if this is not something you want to go forward with, I feel like this is saying that it's really important to see it through and talk to this person, because there will be a happy ending, whether this is something that comes back into your life or this is something where you've closed the chapter on it. All right. For your person, what do we have? Surrender. 91 breaks down to the number 10. They're surrendering to the fact that they know that this ended for a reason. They know that it might not have ended the way it was supposed to, or they didn't feel like they had the chance to say what they wanted to say. They're surrendering to that fact. They know that there is maybe a pretty good likelihood that this isn't going to come back around for them. And then we have signs. This person might be seeing some type of signs when it comes to you. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. This person definitely does not have closure. Let's get one more on the signs. And then we have, look at this, grief. Both of you had that 3 of Swords card. This person really may never have gotten over it. It says, tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. This person literally might be coming back to you, surrendering and crying on your doorstep. It's like, it almost feels like they have no choice. They have to either clear it up or clear it out. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, definitely reach out to me. I have relief. My nose is not itching anymore. That's amazing how that happens. Yeah, I can't explain it. Anyway, have a great week, and I will talk to you next time. All right, bye.